Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you saw by the title, we are going to be doing a little self-care at home vlog day situation. I look like this, by the way, the most stunning I've probably come on here ever, and I look like this because I decided to put in a hair mask this morning. Typically, if I remember or if I feel like it, I try to do hair masks before I shower or after I shower. It just depends on what I'm feeling like. So today I wanted to pop in a little bit of a XOXO hydrating mask with the oil. So I mixed, let me actually show you guys what I mixed because you're in my thing right now. So I mixed the honey infused hair oil. This is like the tiniest little thing ever, but it's basically just the hair oil, just a little trial size. And then the big tub of the hydrating mask. So I mixed the two together and I put it in my ends, and then I put my hair up, and it's been sitting there for quite a few hours now because I got up quite a few hours ago. And yes, we are going to take that out now because it is time for me to get ready for the day because it is almost noon, and yeah, we're gonna get this self-care day started. So let's try to not look like this anymore. Let's go. Ta-da! So I just showered, as you probably can tell, and I have combed my hair for you guys so we can, get things started, because I figured a lot of you guys always are asking me, like on Instagram and other places, to do like updated hair routines and to show you guys what I do with my hair. It seems like it's like the most common theme that people are interested in, so I thought that I would show you guys how I style it. I would have like made a nicer video, but I felt like, you know what, I'm doing it anyways and it's a perfect day to show you guys, so I will show you guys now today. So basically what I did when I combed my hair was literally just use this Function of Beauty wide tooth comb. And honestly, I change up kind of like the routine of what I do with my hair quite often, but for the most part, it's always pretty similar. I always go in first with an oil or a serum, and then I go in with my like styling cream, and then I'll go in with a heat protectant before I blow dry my hair. So that's pretty much the steps that I take. The hair oil that I'm using currently is the XOXO hair oil. It's also the same oil that I used mixed in with the XOXO hair mask earlier. But yeah, I have the full size bottle, and as you can see, I'm about like halfway-ish through it. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna use this one actually for now because I have a little bit in this one, so I'm gonna use this one up. And then, yeah, I'm gonna just put that through. And yeah, I'll just put this in through the ends mainly. I guess like the second half of my hair is what I put it in, just to make sure it's extra hydrated and really soaks in the oil and, gets it all good. Okay, then next I go in with my styling cream, and the one that I've been using for a long time is actually the Moroccan oil. It's the curl defining cream. Just looks like this. I have the bigger size because I use this every single time I wash my hair. So yes, this goes it smells really, really nice, and it works really, really well. I would say though, if you put in too much, it can make your hair kind of look like piecey, if that makes any sense. If I put too much, it's just a little bit like too much going on. But yeah, I'll pump like about this much in my hand. Is that a lot? I don't know. And then I'll just mix it up, warm it up in my hands, and then I will go ahead and again apply it to pretty much all of my hair, but mainly focusing on the bottom. Because I, again, don't want it to be like too greasy or anything in the roots. And they say with curly hair not to be like afraid to use too much product. It's just like with this one, for some reason, it just feels like it doesn't need so much product. And then, before I do that. And then when I get to the stage where I'm like, okay, I feel like I got a decent amount of product on one side, I will comb it through a little bit just so there's no more knots. When I'm putting the product in, by the way, I'm always combing it through with my fingers, and then I'll slide it down to the end, and then I'll sort of like, it's weird, I'll grab it and then I'll wrap it up. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I'll just wrap it up like this into my hands, and then I'll squeeze it all at the top by my roots while I put in the rest of the product or finish smoothing down the other side. And people always ask me a lot, like when my hair is naturally, like if I just let my hair air dry and don't put any product in, what it'll look like. And it will look exactly the same, just a little bit less like tamed and defined. So this doesn't really help with curls necessarily. I just feel like I like to kind of scrunch it all together so that it kind of gets that nice defined form. Make sure the product is really in there. And then I'll just let my hair down and I'll scrunch up. So yeah, there's not really like a special technique. It's just what I do with like muscle memory every day, or not every day, but every time I wash my hair. And yeah, this just helps again to kind of define the curls. And I know they say if you like scrunch your hair too much, it gives it a lot of frizz, but that's why I try to put in a decent amount of product in the oil and everything else so that it kind of, you know, can stay healthy. I try really hard not to like do too much at the roots just because I do get frizz very easily. But yeah. And then once we have this cute little wet scrunched situation, I will blow dry my hair. And I'm not going to show you guys that because it gets really loud and I don't think that'll look cute from any angle, but basically I'm just going to be flipping my head down and I'm going to sit down or like stand and I just flip my head over and then I go starting at the roots. I always kind of go like, I guess I cup it like this because I do use a diffuser. So I kind of cup it at the roots and just hold it so that the roots dry, because for me, that's how I get the most volume. So I make sure that I get all of the roots and like the middle area dry. And then I do a little bit of drying to the bottom. So my hair, I would say my hair is like 85% dry by the time I stop using my blow dryer, and then the rest I kind of let air dry while the curls set in a little bit. And yeah, I'll come back to you guys when that happens anyway. So let's blow dry. You guys, I almost forgot to show you the next step that I am implementing into my routine. I sometimes forget, as you just saw right now that I almost did, but is a heat protectant. I like to use heat protectant now because I should have started using it a long time ago. But this is basically the Gizu heat protectant and it's the propolis infused heat protecting spray. Yeah, so I really like this one. It smells really, really good. And I can't really say I can compare it to very much because I've never used one before, but I do feel like it gives it a little bit of a protective layer over all the styling and whatnot before I go in with the blow dryer. So yeah, the only heat I use is the blow dryer, but that's plenty because I blow dry it once or twice a week when I wash my hair. So yeah, I try to use this as much as I can and it's been working pretty well. I almost forgot now, but yeah, I'll just show you guys how I do it. I basically just pull all of my hair to the front in both sides and then I'll just spray on generous amount on the outside and the inside. And I don't touch it at all, I just leave it because I just kind of scrunched and styled my hair so far, so I don't want to ruin the style that I kind of created. So I'll just spray it on over. And again, I like to focus quite a bit on the roots because that's where I get the most frizz. So yeah, that is also a thing that I almost forgot to do. But now after this, we can go in with the blow dryer. So let's go. And now I have blow dried my hair. So this is the result of my mostly dry hair. As you can see, lots more volume obviously because it's not wet. But yeah, now that it is like this, I basically don't touch it anymore. And then I'll take these sunglasses, very spiffy, and I will use them to put my hair back. And then I just hold my hair back there and let it dry a little bit back there and do its thing while I usually continue to do makeup. And then yeah, that's it. Later tonight I'm going to be doing a face mask that I will bring you guys along with, but my skin has been super, super dry. So I think I'm going to go in even so with the Origins Drink Up Intensive mask. And I honestly love this mask. I use it all the time. And a lot of the times I honestly use it for moisturizer because I don't know, sometimes in the winter and even now in the spring, my skin is just really, really dry. So I'm just going to be putting on a little bit all over my face. I don't use this all the time as moisturizer, but when I do, it really like sinks in and really just like feels like a really deep hydration. And yeah, since I'm not going anywhere, I don't mind if my skin looks like a little bit greasy, so to say. But honestly, I don't think that this does make my skin look greasy, just because my skin is so dry, it soaks most of it up. So it honestly just gives me a little bit of a glow. And we like that, so that's what we're gonna do. See? Just a little bit of a glow moment, so yeah. Hello guys, so it is time for the next act of self-care on this lovely, beautiful day, even though it's raining outside. But basically I'm gonna be doing two very contrasting things, but I'm very excited about them because this point of self-care is all about balance. And basically I'm gonna be making a detox infused water and a cake because I want both. So we're going to be doing that. I was gonna make, or actually the detox water that I found is a recipe on the Thermomix, but basically it's not something that you need the Thermomix for. You can easily make this on your own. You literally just have to cut up the few things and put them in water and let it settle. So that's what we're gonna start with, because I wanna make sure that the infused water is gonna be done in time so that when I'm done making my cake, I hopefully can take a drink and it will be ready. And I'm very, very excited. It sounds really, really good. Let me look it up and show you what's in it. 1 grapefruit, 1 orange, cucumber, ginger, mint leaves, and basically water and ice. So I'm very, very excited. It sounds very, very refreshing. So infused water is really simple to make. You literally just chop stuff up and throw it in the jar or whatever you're using with ice and water basically. So I'm going to start by rinsing off and washing the fruit, because the grapefruit and the orange are gonna go in with the peel. So I just want to, you know, be safe and sanitary and just rinse these things off. So that's what we're gonna do now. I'm just kind of cutting them into quarters because they're really big and I don't want the whole thing to be, you know, overtaken by grapefruit. Grapefruit's a really strong fruit, so I'm a little bit nervous that this is gonna be like super, super bitter because of that. Let's actually taste it and see what this one tastes like. It's so good though. But like I said, grapefruit is a really, really strong fruit, so I think I'm actually just gonna use a very little bit of grapefruit because I want the other flavors to still like come through. So I think I'm gonna put those on the side. So let's put the grapefruit in first. And with the orange, I actually really want the orange flavor to come through quite a bit since we have so much grapefruit and there's gonna be ginger included, so I definitely wanna add probably most of the orange. I honestly love fruits and vegetables so much. And now we need a few pieces of fresh mint. And we actually have brand new plants. Well, they're not new anymore, they're a few months old. Ooh, the sun's coming in. Perfect. So I'm gonna go pick a few little pieces of mint off of our little mint plant. Ta-da! Can't wait to get into that. Oh, very excited. I kind of want to try it right now just because it looks so good. I need to try it right now, I do. It's already good, but it doesn't obviously taste like much because it didn't infuse yet. I'm gonna start making the cake now as the second part of my self-care moment here with some food and drink and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I'm not gonna film it because it's a recipe from the Thermomix, and honestly, I don't know if you guys are actually interested to watch me really do this whole step-by-step making a cake process, so I figured it'd be the most exciting to just show you when the cake is done later. So I'm going to make the cake now, and then we're gonna move on to the next form of self-care, ladies, and I am excited and in need of this one. So before we move on to the next thing of self-care, I decided to finish the cake, let it cool down, and of course, taste it. And it tastes so, so good, you guys, and I wanted to show you. It doesn't look as spectacular as the picture did, because the picture included like a glaze over the top, but the recipe didn't. So I was a little upset because I wanted that glaze, but it's fine, we're fine. The cake still turned out really good. I cooked it slightly longer than I wanted, so it's slightly more golden brown, but didn't affect anything. So either way, I'm just gonna show you. Here it is. Wow. Very, very excited. I had to taste it, of course. It looks like a big piece, but honestly, it's like a pretty short cake, so it wasn't too much. And even if it was, I can eat whatever I want. And yeah, this is how the cake turned out. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is actually a coconut pineapple cake, and it was super easy to make. I, of course, used the Thermomix, but yeah, I decided to make that, and I wanted something kind of like fresh and tasty, and it's definitely fresh and tasty. I feel like it would have been nice to have the glaze that they had in the picture, but you know what, it still tastes good either way. There's like coconut sprinkled on top, and then the whole cake itself is just basically, you know, normal cake batter, I guess. But I'm excited because in the fridge we have so much pineapple juice left, and I am so unbelievably excited because this pineapple juice, you guys, can you see it? No, of course not. It's so good. Premium fruit, that's what I like to hear. And by the way, that's the German word for pineapple in German, obviously. Ananas. So yeah, very excited about that because I love pineapple juice. So honestly, I think I'm gonna have a glass of this with a piece of cake again later, and see if you'll be excited about that too. And now that the cake is done, I can move on to my sort of like last thing for self-care, or I don't know, I might do another thing for self-care later, it depends how I feel, but Anyways, I'm going to be painting my nails now because my nails are super, super long. I don't know if you guys can see. They're very, very long and I need to trim them down a little bit and paint them because I never paint my nails because honestly I hate painting my nails, but we're gonna do it today because I feel like why not today during our self-care day? We can do our nails. So let's go pick out the color. I already know exactly what color I want, so I'm just gonna bring it out and show you guys. Sorry if it's like super, super dark. Honestly, it's just on and off sun today because most of the day it's been super cloudy and rainy, but sometimes the sun decides to peek out. So now the clouds are out, but it's fine, whatever. During this self-care vlog, I also wanted to mention that self-care is honestly like just different for everybody. For me, self-care is really just taking time to be alone and like do beauty treatments and things like that just to make me feel a little bit better. So for example, doing a hair mask to work on my hair health and doing face masks, doing my nails, baking a cake, making a detox water. I don't know, I'm just having a really, really good day. And even though the clouds are out and it was raining, it still has been a super, super nice day and I'm just loving it. I'm having a really, really good time. As you guys can probably tell, by the way, I didn't end up doing any TikTok videos because I honestly just wasn't in the mood. Now the sun's coming out again. But yeah, I just wasn't in the mood and so I didn't end up doing my makeup either, but you know what? That's honestly staying very true to a self-care day for me. I also have started watching Sex and the City and I've never seen it before. Shocker, because pretty much every person on the planet has seen that show. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I don't know, I don't know why, but for some reason with me, like some things really, even when something is liked by so many people, I'm hesitant for some reason to try it myself or to watch it. So for example, this show, everyone always talked about it, but I was just like, I don't know really what the hype could be, but yeah, I think it's definitely a good show, so I'm excited. And I think there's 6 seasons if I'm correct, so I'm honestly already halfway through, more than halfway through. So yeah, I'm excited to finish it. And then I'm also very excited for the movies because those are the more like recent things that have come out. So yeah, I think that's gonna be good. So I painted my nails. I didn't record the whole thing because I just felt like that would have been way too much footage for me to go through and it doesn't really matter what I'm doing while I'm doing it. But basically, this is the finished result of my nails. Can you guys see? Probably not very well. They don't look that great, but that's because a few weeks ago I went and got my nails done at a salon and they did a horrible job. It was a terrible experience. I almost vlogged it and it would have been a very interesting vlog, but I didn't. So she did a bad job for a manicure and pedicure. The pedicure I thought was the worst, but actually the nails definitely were the worst. So I have like these little, I don't even know if you can see. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have like these little lines here on all of my nails. It's probably really, really hard to see, but basically when they push back the cuticles and everything and they try to get the extra like dead skin around your nail off, she definitely damaged it and she pushed it too far. I don't really know what happened, but basically they left marks on my nails and it's basically gonna take until my nail grows out from that spot for months and months from now. So it unfortunately is showing in the manicure. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, it's definitely not the nicest that I've ever had, but it feels nice and fresh to have my nails painted and I very rarely have my nails painted, so that's a nice little moment that I have. Stevie just told me that he is going to be having dinner with his parents, so it's very dark. So that means I am left to figure out dinner for myself and I was not expecting that at all. I totally forgot that he was going to get his hair cut, so that was kind of a change of events for me. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for dinner, but I will figure something out. We have food, we just went grocery shopping, so yeah. It does kind of suck though because I made this infused water and I made so much of it so that he could have some when he came back, so that kind of sucks, but at least I have all of this things still saved because I saved the rest of the fruit, so that's okay, I guess. But yeah, I think I'll see you guys again later when I do my face mask because honestly now I'm just gonna sit on the couch, watch Sex and the City and just relax with my new fresh nails and probably a piece of cake. Oh, I think I'm gonna have the cake with the pineapple juice, so that's what I'm gonna do now. And I'll check back in with you guys later on when I either work out or do the face mask, whichever one comes first or happens in general. So see you guys later. I am going to end the vlog here because I'm not doing anything exciting. I'm just watching Sex and the City and I am on my laptop and not doing anything super fun. And I'm probably gonna do this the rest of the night since, as you guys know, Stevie's not coming back, and I'm just gonna make myself dinner at some point, and yeah, there's not gonna be too much going on. So thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed today, and the sun is out right now, so I'm very happy because I'm probably gonna see a sunset. So yeah, very excited, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks guys, bye!